want to see is genuine commitment. So please communicate that to your clients, Mr. Marite. So these are my directions. I'll give no other directions on anything else. I will just give directions on a meeting. Court. The court has noted from the sentiments by counsel for the IPs and counsel for the petitioners that there is a prospect of a negotiated pacific resolution of the subject matter of this petition. Consequently, the court directs that counsel for the interested parties and counsel for the petitioners shall fix an initial to discuss the possibility of settlement and payment plan, at which meeting their respective client shall be present. I wanted to give you a mention date in February. That's the earliest dates I have for constitutional. I can give you the 12th of February.
My Lord, that would suit us.
Convenient. It's convenient for my side, Your Lordship.
Is Arunga 12th?
12th of February is convenient, Your Lordship. Thank you.
Mention on 12th February 2025 to confirm status. Thank you, Council. Please use your best efforts and earnest endeavors. Thank you. Petitioner. First respondent, Director of Public Prosecutions.
Your Lordship, my name is Matwa.
Yes, Mr. Matwa.
I'm present for the first respondent.
Thank you. Second respondent is the IG of Police. Third respondent, Attorney General. Anyone for them? No appearance for the second and third respondents. Yes, Mr. Bosire, what is the position?
Your Lordship, the mention is for directions. Previously, we appeared before you and you directed that we serve another mention notice to all the parties, which we did. There is a return of service on record. Your Lordship, you are yet to receive any response from all the parties.
We served and there is a return of service on record dated, I can see one dated 16th.
Yes, 16th December
2024, deponed by yourself.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Satisfied with it. No responses as yet. Mr. Matwa?
Yes, Your Lordship, on that issue of service, I think there might be a problem from the end of the petitioners. The reason why I'm saying so is because we happen to know about the filing of this matter through one of our colleagues who happened to have been on the forum when the matter was being mentioned. Then we followed it up. our own pleadings, we got them we retrieved them from the CTS.
Yes.
So there might be a problem with the issue of service. Nevertheless, we were able to obtain the petition.
Yes.
Upon looking at it, we realized that it's raising a very serious issues or fundamental issues, which touches on the constitutionality of some section of the penal code.
Yes.
And also in respect to some charges which had been preferred against the interested party, that's Murara Kebaso.
Did you say you preferred charges?
There are some charges which are in respect to the interested party.
Yes.
And indeed there's an order that is restraining the proceeding in those charges. And considering that aspect of challenging some part of the penal code, we called for the police file.
Yes.
So that we can review that case alongside the preparation for responding.
How much time would you need for responses then, Mr. Mahatma?
We need a month.
Mr. Bosiri, a month for responses?
Your Lordship, that will be on the higher side. But I think the only issue is if we can get the interim orders, then I don't think I'll have an issue with them
thought
taking...
I granted interim orders in this matter.
Yes, you granted, Your Lordship. Yes, you granted, and you actually, for avoidance of doubt, extended them.
There's no need for me to keep extending because they are pending the inter partes hearing and determination of your application, which has not been determined. Now, Mr. Matwa, before I give my directions, I just wanted to confirm.
Yes.
Was the interested party charged?
Sorry?
Was the interested party charged?
There's some aspect I'm not getting.
Was the interested party charged?
Charged?
Yes. Is there a charge for the interested party? Did he take plea?
That one I'm yet to confirm, and that's why we called for the police file.
All right.
But I understand.
So that's fair enough. Mr. Bosire.
Yes, Your Lordship.
30 days may seem a lot ordinarily.
Yes.
But my experience has been when the DPP is calling for a police file, 30 days may even not be enough, Mr. Mahatwa. I don't want to give you 30 days and then you return and we are still saying we've called for the police file, the IO is unavailable. So I'll give you 45 days, a full 45 days for you to come back. So we'll come back in February. The interim orders are in place. So there should be no prejudice. 30 days seems not, but perhaps can indulge. So court, the respondents are granted 45 days to file and serve their responses to both the application and the petition. Mr. Bosiri, how much time would you need for a rejoinder?
21 days
rejoinder.
Sufficient.
Just a rejoinder, not submissions, just a rejoinder.
14 days then, Your Lordship.
The petitioner applicant shall have 14 days to file and serve a rejoinder if need be, starting from the lapse of the respondents and interested party. The respondents and interested parties time. So 14 plus 45 takes us to? That takes us to 10th of March.
10th of March is convenient for me.
Mr. Matwa?
It's okay, Your Lordship.
Mention on 10th March 2025, the petitioner to serve the second and third respondents and the interested parties with the directions and a mention notice within the next, we give you 7 days to do that. Mr. Bosire, I will need some time to load this onto CTS, so you can check your CTS tomorrow morning. You'll see my directions then.
That's very well, Your Lordship.
Thank you, both of you.
so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Petition E603-2024, Peter Agoro versus CEO IEBC.
Thank you. Who is in this matter? Peter Agoro, Youth Advocacy Africa, CEO IEBC, first respondent, second respondent, Attorney General, interested parties, Kithure Kindiki, National Assembly, the Senate of Kenya. No appearance for the parties. Court, the matter for NTSC on 12th February 2025. Notices on the NTSC to issue to the parties and proofs to be placed in the court file. So I've set this for notice to show cause for 12th February 2025.
E6-8-2024, Victor Court versus the Public Service Commission.
Thank you. Who's in this matter?
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning.
In that matter, my name is Ibrahim Udur for the petitioner.
Mr. Ibrahim, did you say Oduor?
Oduor.
Oduor with an R. My
Yes.
apologies. Mr. Ibrahim Oduor for the petitioner. Who appears for the respondent?
My name is Augusto.
Yes.
I appear for the respondent, Public Service Commission.
Thank you. Just give me a moment. Just one moment.
Confirm compliance with your directions on filing of responses and to take further directions on hearing. Now,
Yes.
we received response from the respondents yesterday.
Yes.
We have perused through and shared with our client.
Yes.
we, in our own assessment, the response appears to concede essentially to the petition.
Yes.
But we think we would need a further mention date, probably to put in any response, any further affidavit if necessary.
How much time would you need for rejoinder?
14 days, Malak.
You know, Mr. Odwor, practically, because a rejoinder will not have a reply, even if you ask for 30, can I give you 30? Because 14 would take you to the 2nd, not to the 1st of January, which is a public holiday. I can give you up until the 10th of January, when everyone is back. Would that work?
Before we get those directions?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Odwor?
Yes, in our response, you'll remember that the subject matter of the petition was challenging the recruitment of the 4 positions.
Yes.
And in that response, there's some noise coming from somewhere. I don't know where it's. There's a Mwangaza.
Yes.
In our response, we have demonstrated the commission cancelled that recruitment and published an advert to that effect. And we have availed a copy of that advert. So essentially, subsuming the substantive of the petition so that there is nothing to hear. That's what we are saying. We were expecting that Mr. Dur will withdraw the petition because now there is nothing to hear.
I'll give Mr. Dur up until the 10th. Councillor Ogoso, you can engage with your counterpart. He did say at the beginning of his address to the court that to their mind, you have conceded the petition, you have confirmed the same. So let me give him up until the 10th to either put in a rejoinder or anything else. I cannot direct him to withdraw a petition. Is that fair enough, Councillor Ogoso?
I was just bringing so that we don't waste court's time. We know this court, the judicial time is precious, and we do not need to waste time on coming on a subject matter that is spent. And Mr. Duor can see that there are so many matters that are listed, and we don't want to waste the court's time on a matter that is spent. When there is no subject, there is no cause of action.
Cause of action has ended.
Yeah, so instead of we should be giving other litigants an opportunity to ventilate the issues instead of now insisting on. Why would we be insisting on us getting directions when there is no cause of action? Honestly.
Yes, Mr. Dor.
The advert has been cancelled. He was challenging the recruitment. The advert has been cancelled, so there is nothing. So why are we still coming back to court, Mr. Dor? Sure.
Mr. Dor, do you agree that the advert has been cancelled?
Well, my lord, my colleague has had almost a month to let us know this.
Yes,
now
he filed yesterday. He did file yesterday.
Yeah, now he's putting me under pressure after 24 hours to make a decision as to whether to. I mean, honestly.
Let me give my directions then.
Let me give my directions. He's not answering the question you've asked as to whether the advert has been cancelled. No, he's not. He's avoiding that question. Yes, my lord.
You do not talk over the judge.
Okay.
Directions. Court, the petitioner is granted leave to file and serve a rejoinder, if need be, or to file any other process as appropriate, and shall do so by close of business. I think 10th works. Yes, close of business 10th January 2025. Mention on.
The mentioned date.
Just a moment, my able court assistant. 16. Is it a Thursday though?
Yeah.
21st. We're not delivered on 17th. Oh, yes, they were delivered on 17th. Yes, 30th is fine. It's a Thursday. Mention on 30th January 2025 to confirm status. Mr. Oduor, if indeed there is nothing left for me to hear and determine, please take the appropriate action.
I undertake upon assessment, my Lord. I appreciate it.
Right. Thank you, both of you, Council. Have a good day, both of you.
Wish you a good day and good holidays.
Thank you.
E640 2024 Benson Limo versus the DCI.
May it please you, my lord?
Yes.
In that matter, I appear for the applicant, Mr. Langat.
Mr. Langat.
Yes, Mr. The applicant.
For the applicant. Yes, anyone? Yes.
Sitati, I do hold brief for Kavita, Miss Kavita, for the second respondent.
Kavita for the second respondent, EACC?
Yes, my lord, EACC.
So the first respondent is the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. The second is the Director of Public Prosecutions. Anyone for those parties?
May it please your lordship?
Yes. Sorry, there was someone addressing me. And for the DPP?
My lord, I think that is Mr. Ochochi from the DPP.
Yes, your lordship.
We're having problems with this gadget.
Mr. Achochi for the third respondent.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Langat, what is the position?
Yes, my lord, the matter is coming up for mention for directions.
Yes.
For our part, we complied with the orders of 19th that were given by the court.
Yes.
In that expected service upon all the parties, and there is an affidavit of service on record. My lord, you have received
Just a moment. Just a moment. You've received a replying affidavit from
the second correspondent, that is the EACC.
Yes.
And we received only yesterday the grounds of opposition from the third respondent, that is the ODPP.
Yes.
My lord, we have also filed a supplementary affidavit. And as such, Lord, we humbly suggest that in order for us to canvass this matter, or rather to move it forward, that we canvass it by way of written submissions. My lord, being the same, my lord.
Does the second respondent's replying affidavit canvass the application and petition, or only the application?
It is only the application, my lord, to the best of my knowledge.
So we would.
Hii ni Baite TV, Baite FM 90.1 Kodongi kwetu. Hii ni Baite TV, Baite FM 90.1 Kodongi kwetu. Hii ni Baite TV, Baite FM 90.1.
Before, and we served upon all parties via email and the applicants via both via email and WhatsApp.
Yes.
My lord, I have no objection to the canvassing of this the application by way of submission. As the counsel for the applicant has alluded,
just a moment.
We can go directly, my lord, to the petition and they file submissions for the same, so that we can be able to respond. That will save the court's time, my lord.
My lord,
my lord, I also have an application or a suggestion that if the AG can be enjoined to this matter, because as you can see, the first respondent, who is the DCI, is not represented. I'm only presenting the third respondent as the DPP. So it is prudent, my lord, if the AG was enjoined in this matter.
Mr. Langat, when you serve the just a moment.
My lord.
Just a moment. Give me a moment. I need to just neaten the room a little bit.
Very well.
Yes, Mr. Langat, when you serve the first respondent, do you serve them directly or do you also copy the AG?
My lord, we serve them directly, but we can also copy the IG, which in that case, we are agreeable to Achochi's suggestion that we enjoin them, let them, we can make an application to enjoin them, and we take directions to confirm their and take a date to confirm their attendance or other service.
Perhaps we don't need to have them joined. Simply serving the Attorney General with everything that you have filed thus far.
We are much obliged on.
We suffice.
Yes, my lord.
So court.
A day to confirm that.
So court, the petitioner, my apologies, the petitioner shall serve the Attorney General with all pleadings filed thus far by the petitioner by close of business 20th December 2024, together with these directions. The respondents shall on both the application and the petition upon the lapse of that time, the petitioner shall have leave to file and serve a rejoinder if need be, together with written submissions, and shall do so by close of business 31st January 2025. The respondents, on their part, shall file and serve their written submissions by close of business 18th February 2025. Submissions in rejoinder, if need be, shall be filed and served by 25th February 2025. Mention to confirm compliance and to take further directions on 4th March 2025. Is that convenient, Ms. Sitati? 4th of March?
Yes, my lord, that's convenient. That's convenient.
Mr. Chochi?
My lord.
So mention to confirm compliance and to take further directions on 4th March 2025. So, Mr. Langat, you'll have to give me some time to load the directions on CTS for the purposes of service of the AG.
My lord, if, with your kind permission, I don't think you got me.
Yes.
I was saying the date is not convenient for me. I'll be out of the country during that month.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you quite clearly. Propose a date?
Can we have some time in March? April,
I said
sorry.
4th of March. No, we're not taking this to April. We're not taking this to April. It's a mention to confirm compliance and to take further directions. The only directions we'll be issuing is if the AG is present and has filed responses, whether we subsume into the main petition. So you'll find someone to hold your brief. So 4th of March, 2025.
My lord, we are much obliged. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you to you too. Absolutely.
Thank you, my lord. Have a good day.
My pleasure.
24 Isaac Kinoti Marite versus the AG.
Thank you. Who's in this matter? Who is in this matter? Isaac Kinoti Marite, Betty Makena Bundi, Jacob Mantili, Esther Mugure, Faith Kanana Gakura versus the Attorney General, represented by MKN Law Advocates LLP. Anyone in this matter?
Kinoti Marite is present, Your Honor. I don't know where my counsel is.
Thank you. Kinoti Marite, first petitioner in person. No appearance for the respondent, which is the AG. Mr. Marite, are you aware whether your lawyers served the Attorney General?
I wouldn't know, Your Honor. The last time we spoke, he was headed for Nairobi. He thought the sitting will be physical.
Just a moment. So I've noted the direct. Mr. Marite, are you still there?
Yeah, I am, Your Honor.
Yes. Please get in touch with your counsel. The other matter, I will be proceeding to open court. So I will mention this matter once more in open court with the other matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. So I'll place the side to be mentioned in open court.
But my lord,
yes.
Oh, sorry, it has just been mentioned. It's that one.
You're in this matter?
Yes, my lord, because I had thought that it had been skipped. It was number one on your list.
633?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Just call it off again.
633, 2024, Alex Givinji Njagi versus DPP.
Right, please, my lord.
Yes.
My name is Cohen Amanya. I hold brief for Mr. Ahmed Nasir, Senior Counsel for the petitioner applicant.
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning.
In that matter, I am Miss Martina. I hold brief for Mr. Danstan Omari on record for the intended interested parties.
If it may please the court.
Yes.
My name is Sekwe. I do appear for the second and third respondents.
Mr. Sekwe for the second and third.
Good.
My lord.
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning.
Miss Ntabo, I do appear for the first respondent.
Thank you.
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning.
My name is Stephen Kibunja.
Yes.
I'm for the proposed interest parties. That is Amina, Admani, Mahmoud, Mohammed Ahmed, Andrew Mwangi Kimani, Ali, Haidar Ali, Gilbert Fitu, Muhammad Abdallah, and Abdulrahman Ali Abdulrahman.
Thank you. Ms. Makina, do you appear for the interested parties or other proposed? Yours is intended.
Yes, my lord, mine is for the intended first and second interested parties.
So that would be Fatuma Mahmoud and Wafia Hussein.
Yes, my lord.
Just let me clarify that. Fatuma Mahmoud and Wafia Hussein. And then Mr. Kibunja is for the proposed interested parties. who are listed there. Let me start with you, Mr. Cohen.
My Lord, I served all the parties. I have received, my Lord, applications.
Yes.
Regarding, my Lord, Mr. Kibonja and Mr. Dan Stanumari. And my Lord, the application of Dan Stanumari, I think my colleague is saying for intended interested party, but I think they were applying to be respondents. And under very many other orders. My Lord, also when you are issuing the order,
yes,
there is one property that we had defined.
Yes.
In your order that was left out, my Lord.
Yes.
Which we are beseeching. It is part of the very many properties that are in dispute. My Lord, it is block 259.
You omitted it, Mr. Amanya?
We omitted block 259. So it is apparent from the order that, my Lord, it be included in the order so that the order can be extended. My Lord, I've filed my responses towards the application. We can take directions on the two applications that are pending for the intended interested party and respondents.
Have you sought instructions from your client, Mr. Amanya, as to the position you will be taking?
My Lord, my Lord, there is one which I was served yesterday.
Yes.
The one for yesterday, my Lord, I filed a holding grounds of opposition.
Yes.
That is for Dan Stanumari. And then I also filed, my Lord, grounds of opposition for the two applications.
So you're opposed to both joinders?
Yes, there is one by my good friend, Mr. Kibonja. And my Lord, maybe also we will.
I think we've. Let me see if they're still logged in. Can I be heard, Mr. Kibunja? Can I be heard?
Yes, my lord. We have put in our application.
Yes.
Is dated the 2nd of December. It is under certificate of urgency.
Yes.
And we have received from Mr. Amanya today grounds of opposition against the application. They are dated 11th of December, but they were served this morning to our opponents.
Yes.
We are prepared to argue application.
My lord, if I may,
yes.
This is Sekwe.
Yes, I called on you earlier, Mr. Sekwe. Just a moment. there's something in the chat. Let me just take a moment. Yes, Mr. Sekwe, you were saying? Mr. Sekwe?
Sorry, my lord, I'm having a challenge with my gadget, but I don't know if I can be heard.
Yes, I can hear you now.
On behalf of the second and third respondents,
yes,
we've not been able to find our response to the application as well as the petition.
Just a moment. I can notice that a lot of presumably counsel are typing in the chat function. The proper way to deal with matters is to wait for a natural break. You then put your hand up and then we will address you on your concerns. The cause list is as it is, and I will just go down the cause list. Mr. Sekwe, you're saying on behalf of the second and third?
We are yet to file our response to the application as well as the petition. As my lord, we are in the process of doing the same. We only need 3 days to finalize that. By close of the week, we should be able to have filed. As regards the applications for enjoyment as interested parties, we are yet to see the application, but
and have been served upon the parties.
Yeah.
On the issue of the applications by the intended interested party and the intended fourth and fifth respondent, my lord, we do not wish to oppose the same. We will only be responding to the main petition.
Ms. McKenna, is it the intention of your application to join the two stated persons as interested parties or as intended respondents?
I believe our application was to be so as to be enjoined as interested parties, owing that our clients have a legal nexus to the issues of the main petition.
The application to hand, that application?
Pardon, Your Honor?
Do you have the application to hand? Do you have it before you?
Allow me just a minute to access it.
It's your application dated 26th of November. At prayers number B, the applicants intended fourth and fifth respondents to be joined as fourth and fifth respondents respectively. Mr. Manya, before I go to the proposed interested parties, why are you opposed to having more people to sue?
But my lord, you are saying something? My lord, you see
Councillor Manya, my apologies, okay. Council. I have to place you aside. There is a Winnie, presumably an advocate. Please switch on your camera so we can discuss. You're not in any trouble. I just require to explain to you what is perhaps happening with those judgments. You're typing in the chat, so please switch on your camera. The person who is asking about the Jacinta Nguli versus Cooperative Bank, it's commercial appeal number 15 of 2021. Okay, so if you're logged in and you can hear me, for some reason the CTS did not pick the dates for any of my commercial matters this week. We're investigating why that is, perhaps just a slight system error. So I'll give new dates on CTS. I cannot deliver a judgment if there is no cause list to back it up. That matter, even if I gave the judgment date in the file, which I agree I did, but as happened yesterday, has happened today, and will probably happen tomorrow and Friday, if your matter is not on the cause list, I will give you another date. Sorry, Council Amanya.
I beg your pardon,
you were saying.
My lord, the applications that have been made.
Yes.
Most of those applications, my lord, is one is to join as respondents.
Yes.
And you see, my lord, also the orders that are seeking is to vacate the orders. Then this court transfers this matter to Lamu. That is.
Forget about everything else. Forget about everything else. I'm just interested in prayer number B. Not C, not D, just B.
For the joinder.
Yes. They are saying that they're the registered owners of those parcels of land.
Yes, my lord. I think, my lord, when you look at the joinder, for example, the ones that want to be joined as fourth and fifth respondent, my lord, if a party wants to be joined as respondents, my lord, he can file his suit and then the court can consolidate and make that determination. If therefore, if they are interested party, my lord, then the court at times can do that. But as respondents, then, my lord, that's where I think the lacuna comes in.
So you'd want another court, or perhaps this court, to hear and determine another application, a miscellaneous application, just to bring them to myself after having had a petition filed before? Wouldn't that be using judicial time when we can just...
My lord, they can be joined as interested party, but not as respondents. If my colleague makes that his application be, and maybe an amendment to that, to be interested party.
This is what I am minded to do. I will give you all a further mention.
Yes, my lord.
Council Amanya, you've indicated that there's a property you wish to add. I will not say anything more as to that. Your counsel, you know what you will need to do. What I will say to all parties, perhaps it will not touch so much on the second and third and the first respondent. Let us try and neaten the progression of this matter. So I'll give you a near mention. I'll not take you to February, I'll not take you to March. I'll give you a date once we've resumed. And what I would like to see is very, very clear directions. I would prefer that we have an expedited hearing rather than getting bogged down in interlocutory matters on joinder. Is that fair enough, Mr. Kibunja?
I believe, my lord, that will be a fair course of action, which means that I'll have been admitted as an interested party. Rather, my clients will be in the proceedings.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying and I believe you're the most senior, you can buy a cup of tea, and they can be a very, very good discussion. I do have powers to summarily add, but as Mr. Amanya is likely to say, can I add respondents? Perhaps I can, perhaps I cannot.
My Lord, I mean, Malindi and Mr. Amanya is in Nairobi, and he'll never see in Nairobi. He doesn't come to Malindi. So there's no likelihood of us having a cup of coffee.
It can be digital. It can be digital chai.
There is digital coffee.
Yes, they can be digital chai. I will give you, what's the earliest date I have in January? Immediately after we come back. No. Immediately after we come back. I'm trying to wrestle with my boss as to what date I can give you. No, 16th is fair enough.
My Lord, I have consulted with my senior.
Yes.
And I have just seen the application. I have just seen the application that we filed seeking to be enjoined as respondents. For clarification, my Lord, we would be seeking leave to amend so that we can be able to amend it to be enjoined as interested parties, to save the cost time and to save everyone's time.
Sorry, Ms. Makina. That simply underscores why everyone needs to go have a cup of tea, coffee, digital or physical. Agree with yourselves, because the best way is for counsel on behalf of their parties under the instruction to have agreed. You come back to me on the 16th of January. Is it 16th? Yes, I'm proposing 16th of January. Immediately we resume from recess. You either have agreed or persons have filed whatever applications they need to file. Some I can deal with during recess, others I will not be able to deal with during recess because of their nature. And on the 16th, we then have very clear direction. So, Ms. Makina, if you want to amend, if you want to discuss with your colleagues, they will reach out and you can all do that before the 16th. Is that fair enough?
We are most guided, my Lord.
Is 16 convenient?
It's quite fine by me.
That's convenient.
My Lord, the same is convenient.
Thank you.
As well.
I always my Lord, I always fear the day when the court is coming from recess. I always like few days after recess.
It will be my second recess.
Yeah, my Lord,
I assure you come back from recess in a very good mood.
Yeah,
in a very good mood. Yeah. So I'll say nothing else. I'll just say further mention on 16th of January 2025. So, Council, please use your best endeavors.
But there were interim orders.
I believe the way I framed those interim orders is pending hearing and determination of the application. We have not heard or determined it, so they will still be enforced.
We are most obliged, my Lord.
So please use your best efforts, earnest endeavors, so that when we return on the 16th, we have a clearer direction.
I hope to call
thank you, all of you.
I hope to call my learned senior, Mr. Kibunja, when we meet for purposes of his payment for coffee.
Yeah, but Councillor Amanya, I believe your senior, Mr. Kibunja, said that you don't practice in Malindi. I fully expected you to say, well, I'll hop on a plane on Senior Kibunja's tab to go have my coffee at his convenience.
Thank you, my Lord. Wish you well, my Lord. Wish you a Merry Christmas, my colleague.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Council. All of you. Have a good day.
Yeah. Have a good day, my Lord, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Yes, there's a hand up.
Yes, my Lord. I'm sorry to interrupt your cause list, but there is a direction you made regarding the commercial matters, which had been scheduled for judgment today. I noticed that the issue on the court CTS is that the dates for today were not given, are not indicated on the CTS. Yes. And perhaps if you could just clarify the direction as to when those judgments will be delivered. My name is Ahabi.
Yes. Now, Councillor Ahabi, I recall you from the previous times you've appeared before me in those matters. This is the position that we take for accountability and transparency. If a matter is not listed, you do not call it out, even if you know, and I have the file with me, I can confirm it's supposed to come up today. But for accountability and transparency, we don't do that. We give another date on CTS, a near date.
Okay.
So I will arrange for that to be done. I had a similar experience yesterday. For some reason, all my commercial matters, I believe all my commercial matters have not been listed. Do not worry too much. It is written, it is available, the file is here. I'll give you a near date.
Okay, thank you very much, my lord.
Thank you, Council.
If it's not before the holidays, happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too, if I will not give you a date before recess.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Is one ruling, just call them out so I can record. Yeah, I'll just write you a big file.
E4 2024, Honorable Kairo Mungaza versus the Speaker of the Senate of Kenya.
Yes, I can. Who's in that matter?
Okay.
Now, this matter should be for open court. I will be proceeding to open court immediately after this. So presumably counsel are in open court. The next matter.
My lord, sorry about that, my lord. My name is Lawi. I'm in this matter.
Yes.
That you have just called out.
Yes.
For the first interested party.
Yes, Councillor Lawi, you should be in open court.
Yes, so we were advised to log in so that we get the time indication.
Allocation. Okay. It's 11:44, so I will be going down at noon. Court one.
Enough, my lord. We should then noon. Then we should then make our way to court, my lord.
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you.
The next.
Petition E464 2024, William Maga Masengo and others versus the National Assembly.
Who's in this matter?
My lord, that matter, my lord, my name is Kenda. I appear holding brief for Ms. Wangari for the interested party.
Sorry, Mr.
Kenda, my lord.
Mr. Kenda, holding brief for Ms.
Wangari.
For the interested party?
Yes, my lord.
Hello, there's some background noise.
Yes, let me just mute. Yes.
Good morning, my lords. My name is Bwire. I'm on record for the petitioners.
Your Lordship, my name is Ashley. I appear for the fifth respondent.
The fifth respondent. Anyone else?
And my lord, Mr. Psiror, I hold brief for Mr. Chabala for the second respondent, that is Kerry.
Holding brief for Mr. Chabala for the second respondent, Kerry. Anyone else? So this matter was coming up for ruling today. The ruling is not ready, though I would say it is 80-90% done. If we did not have recess, I would deliver it next week. I will propose to deliver it on the first day I come back from recess, 16th of January. My apologies. I've had quite a number of rulings to give and judgments, so 16th of January. That is the day I come back.
My lord, we were hoping to have it earlier, given that we had also deferred it the last time.
owing to the conservatory orders, my client is under immense pressure because the goods are still lying. And,
yes, Ms. Ashley, I fully understand, and my apologies. This is the challenge of workload. In a few minutes, I'll be delivering a 35-page ruling in one matter. After that, probably at 2:30, I'll be doing all my judgments. I really hoped to have completed it. I'm deep into the analysis. So I beg your understanding. It is better for me to deliver it on the 16th of January, where you get a very, very good quality decision. I do appreciate, Ms. Ashley, your client's position. I was just not able to reach it with my apologies.
Very well, Your Lordship, you can have the 16th of January. We are much obliged.
So, court, I have to give the reason for accountability. Court, due to the work pressure on the judge has not been able to finalize the ruling on the two applications. The same being almost ready will be delivered immediately after recess on 16th of January 2025 at 9:30 a.m., not 10:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m. Do I have a long list? Yes. Oh, sorry, it has to be 10:30 a.m. You know, when you join, you think you're a judge and you have a lot of power. The most powerful person is my court assistant. She said 10:30. So we will give it on the 16th of January at 10:30 a.m. Once more, my sincere apologies. Thank you. Have a good day.
Much obliged, Your Lordship. Have a good day.
My Lord, I've heard you say you are delivering your judgments at 2:30. Does that include the Nyeri appeal? I have a Nyeri appeal. We were
Yes,
notified.
I'm proceeding to open court counsel. I will be dealing with a fairly long ruling that I will have to read in full. Thereafter, there may be issues arising. I don't want to keep counsel logged in. I presumed I would be able to do all my judgments before then. So please log in at 2:30 and I'll deliver anything that I have not delivered, for which I have not given another date. Sorry, counsel, just to confirm.
Yes, mine is a Nyeri appeal, number 19 of 2020. I got notification from the court.
This sounds familiar. Sorry, I don't have they've already started moving my things to physical court, but that sounds familiar.
Yes,
Yes, I remember I put it aside one time because the file had inadvertently been taken back to Nyeri.
Yes.
Yes, so yes, it's ready. It will be delivered at 2:30.
Thank you.
So I'll just type into the chat function. Any civil judgments pending today will be delivered at 2:30 p.m. The court is proceeding to open court from noon to 2 p.m. Yes, there's a hand up from Ngethe. Yes, Ngethe?
Yes, Your Lordship, just a clarification. For the commercial cause list, you said that you are going to issue us with notices for the judgments.
Do you have a cause list for today where it's on it? I just want to be very
it is not there, Your Lordship.
Yeah, so the system simply didn't pick any of my commercial dates, and they are fixed. So let me explain just so that you understand what happens. Immediately after an appearance, we load up the date. But for some reason, while we can see it, it's not been picked up. So we will give a fresh date in CTS. If I have space, it will be on Friday this week. But in any case, you will just see it on your CTS. My apologies once more.
Thank you, Your Lordship. We understand.
Thank you, Mr. Ngethe. Have a good day. So I'm proceeding to, yes, there's another hand up. Yes, how may I assist you before I proceed to open court? I can see a hand up from, sorry, I can't pronounce that, Sunku. Right, let me just put your hand down. Anyone else?
Okay.
Any other matter arising before I proceed to open court?
No other matter.
All right, thank you. So I'll be proceeding to open court. Good morning.
From Kisumu Maximum, we had one matter before your honorable court.
Yes, is it a ruling?
Hearing, Your Honor.
A hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, that cannot be the case. I was on service week in Kisumu. I did not give any hearing dates.
No, Your Honor, not for the one for the service week.
Yes.
It's a case that was registered in Milimani High Court.
Sorry. Just give me the number, please, or the name of the person.
E1?
E139.
E139, Your Honor.
Yes. What is the name of the appellant?
Joseph Ochieng.
Joseph Ochieng. Just give me a moment.
Baite TV, Baite FM.
Do you have the applicant, the appellant in person, Joseph Ochieng? Please switch on your camera so I can see you. Joseph Ochieng?
He is present, Your Honor. But the camera
Sorry, I can't. Okay, it's all right. I will trust that he's there. Bwana Ochieng, habari yako? Uko salama?
Yes.
Okay, wakili wako alikuwa mbele yako leo asubuhi na kesi yako ilisikilizwa. Zile written submissions ambazo alikuwa ameziweka,
yes, my lord,
alizielezea na pia nikasikiliza ODPP kwa ufupi. Alafu nikasema nitatoa uamuzi wangu na uamuzi nitautoa tarehe 13 mwezi wa Februari mwaka huu. 13th February 2025, mwaka ujao. So, sorry, si mwaka huu. 2025.
Okay.
Umenielewa? 13th February 2025. Kesi yako ni E139 of 2023.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, tulikuita lakini hukuitika, lakini wakili wako alikuwa, so usiwe na hofu, itatoa uamuzi tarehe 13 mwezi wa Februari mwaka ujao. Asante sana.
Have a nice day, Your Honor.
You too. Have a good day. So if there's nothing else, I'll now be proceeding to physical.
With the kind of indulgence, Your Honor.
Yes.
Miss Waithera.
Yes, Ms. Waithera.
Your Honor, I had a judgment that was coming up.
Judgments, yes, at 2:30. They'll be delivered within the day, 2:30.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Much obliged.
Thank you, Ms. Waithera. Have a good day.
Good day, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good day to you too.
Kaka naruare.
Hii ni Baite TV, Baite FM 90.1 Kodongi Pweto.
Kanisa ya Baite Family Fellowship itongeretwe ni Bishop Her Excellency Kawira Mwangaza, Apostle First Gentleman Murega Baishu, pastors amona shirika bonde liboko watu ogeni kiri kigongwana kamedha ya mwathani tukwe kiumia yeji yejite tariki 22 December yeji. Jesu na twathite tuthithie bo bwakurijane na wendo buri murika na joendo bwawe kiri antu bambi guru. Luka 22 kamustari ge 19 riu ajuke mugate na athire gucokere murungu katho arajung'enyoranga na arabanenkera akiugaga jojo ni muriju akojura jo nenkaneri ni onto bwenu ithagie ni ojo bukindirikana bwinde no bugati ogeni tukiojuria wendi bwawe mweninye mwathani murungu bwakurijana iramwe methene ya Kristo.
Nukwenda biashara yaku ya number 1 ndani ya Meru County kana Kenya yote gutangasano na ngirije yake ni murano mathiko skuru kiatho biashara crusade kana musema na junta jura wina ju gutangasano na ngirije yake aja ngo kwa Baite TV kana utoringire dimokere 0791 218 584 kana 0791 218 584 nengirije sionka girije sionka 2000 only oh.
Uria withuganirite kwigwatira machine njega original iria nyingi ni akuma gatene na nkuruki ira tugwanisho kicheki nande original machines umba gucio na cionthe ma antu amwe na magurije te kwinyire mu buko jwaku na ote yangine kwa Mohamed Mote and Sons aria tubumenyirie gitenerere wathugania thitangi kibanga sora charani betri ngari mirao na machine cionthe cheki nande gweta kinya biogeri bira bya solar na ntobinge byonthe ma bya muthemba jou na machine cionthe cheki nande kinya generator na ile inge cionthe ma uthuganikia byonthe ma birionekana kwa Mohamed Mote and Sons nio tukumenyithia ugatwithira aja uju agwangana na kijara kya Moi opposite ya kwa Borisi ndene account ya Meru town mutindo jujungwa aria tukwira turiongere ntukweje na arua wane ugweretwe na machine original igitenerere aria magurije to mwankana nde gutwara tatane joja te kwinyire mubuko jwaku kinyani ntini namba yato ni 0725 800 800 walugane shuma original shuma ya Kinande kana mashini yonde kinya nyingi askovina power so na bila binge bionde ni kwa Mohamed Mote and Sons.
Hii ni Baite TV, Baite FM 90.1 Kodongi Pweto. Hii ni Baite TV, Baite FM 90.1 Kodongi Pweto.
Kanisa ya Baite Family Fellowship itongeretwe ni Bishop Her Excellency Kawira Mwangaza, Apostle First Gentleman Murega Baishu, pastors